I took my swing from this to this in 3.5 years. Hello, this is Sarah Helen, and this is part 5 in a 10-part series of how I developed my slow pitch softball swing. All right, part 5, we're getting back into what I had to change from fast pitch to slow pitch. And one of those things was my stance in the batter's box and the point of contact on the ball. So let's start with the stance first. Typically fast pitch, your front foot may be kind of near the plate, you're towards the back of the batter's box to let that ball travel a little bit so you can see what pitch is coming, catch up to the pitch if you're facing a really fast pitcher. In slow pitch, you don't really have to do that. And because we are trying to swing more level, and catch that ball higher, most people I would suggest putting your back foot somewhere in the plate. Some people really love to be all the way up in the front of the plate. So the furthest forward you can go is your back foot, even with the front of the plate before you begin your swing. You're gonna catch most of your strikes are gonna come in through here. And you know that anything below that is short or below your knees, you don't have to swing at that. It's not gonna be a strike. That stance means we can catch all of these pitches, way out front here and really get extended and drive through the ball. So whenever you're setting up your tee for the practice that we're gonna talk about later, we are going to have the ball, depending on where we're trying to hit, a couple feet in front of the plate. Because not only is our back foot now even with the plate, we have to allow enough room for our hands and our barrel to get extended. That is still something I struggle with, getting extended through the ball. Sometimes I'll get, I call it alligator arms or dinosaur arms, where I'll get, locked in here. And then I know that I need to go home and practice what my point of contact should be for where I'm trying to hit the ball. So that was part 5, and it was all about, my stance, changing where I'm contacting the ball. Part 6 is going to be talking about the holes and where we want to hit the ball in the field.